Hi Alex, how are we doing? This is your Friday PT session with me. Hope you're well. I hope you're finding these sessions really beneficial to you and you're looking to progressive overload on every single exercise you do and in every single session. So Friday session is on here. So your first exercise, obviously we're going to be doing core to begin with. So your first exercise is going to be those V-ups. Now your V-ups, remember, I'll show you how to do these. We'll come back a bit. Remember to bring your shoulders and your head off the floor. Okay, so you fully extend your arms above your head, heels off the floor, and then you come up. And make sure you bring your shoulders up as well, so you're into that V position. So try and touch the top of your shins. Okay, if it gets too much, then obviously just come up a little bit. What you were doing before is that. Okay, but I want you to really reach as much as you can, get as much of your shoulders off the floor as possible. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then go back down. Okay, try not to do it in a motion where you're constantly up and down. All right, so that's your V-ups. Then you've got your exercise ball. Oh yeah, back to your V-ups, sorry. I want 16 reps. If you find that's a little bit too easy, obviously your RPE was between 6, 7 and 8. So if you want to up it to 20, up it to 20 reps, or you can do it for 30 seconds, I don't mind. So if you want to set a timer, you can either do 16 reps or 18 reps or 20 reps on the V-ups, or you can do 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Then you don't have to count the reps. All you're doing is doing it for time. So I'll leave that one up to you. Again, try and get that RPE scale up to a 7 or 8 on every core exercise we're doing. Exercise ball, plank with leg lift. So imagine, I've got a stool here. So imagine that this is an exercise ball. We're in plank position. Your feet are on the ball, okay? And you lift your leg up at a time. It's really bad, you can't see that. So if I do it off, so imagine I've got a ball here, okay? The weight is forward, I'm in plank position. Lift one leg, hold it, 1, 2, back down, up the other side, 1, 2. Now with the ball placement, I want the ball as far up your shins as possible. So it needs to go past your knee. When you're setting yourself up, you need to be as far back as possible. Even if you could just rest the ball on the top of your shins, on the top of your ankles, even better, because then your weight is really forward. But I know that's going to be hard, so you have to shuffle yourself down the ball. Again, both hands on the floor, one leg up, couple of second hold, and then the other leg up. Keep the core tight, engage the obliques. This one as well, it says 16, and you've got 7 to 8 on this. So again, if you feel that you can do more than 16 and you want to push yourself a little bit more, change those reps and turn it into time. So I know it says reps 16, 16, and obviously 16. You can change the reps to time, so you can do 30 seconds of it, 40 seconds, 50. If you've got a timer on your phone or you've got an app you can download, okay, you can do it that way. Then you've got mountain climbers, pretty straightforward, flat out 40 seconds of mountain climbers, okay? Again, try and keep your knees up, push your weight forward. Then you've got a plank with hip drop, so you're in that plank position, okay, on your elbows and you're touching the side. So you're on elbows, okay, drop your hip back into the center, drop the other hip. Really make sure that you keep your weight forward. Okay, you got a 7 on this one last time. So again, between 7 and 8 is fine. 3 sets, that's your core done. Okay, hope I've explained that for you. Then you've got chest, so into the strength training, push-ups. Now this is as many reps as you can in 1 minute. So you're gonna need a timer, you're gonna need a watch, or even Emily or somebody in there to time you to do these. On the bench, as you did before, again, make sure your hand placement is across your chest. I don't want your hands up here, okay? At the same time, I don't want your hands down here. You've got to be across your chest, just shoulder width apart. Don't go out too far. At the same time, we're not doing narrow press-ups. We've just got them where your shoulders are, again, all the way up, all the way down. Get as many as you can in, all right? So go as far down as you can on the bench. You did 25 of these in 1 minute last week. I want you to get to at least 26. Okay, record it. I want to know how hard it was. We're only doing 1 set of these, so make it count. This is going to really warm your chest up, all right? Then you're into the Smith press, bench press. Now, we really got to grips with this last week, okay? So make sure your bench is under the Smith. And when the bar comes down, so imagine this is my bar, it's got to come down across your chest, okay? It's no point in having it up to your neck at the same time. There's no point in having it down into the top of your abs. So when that bar comes down, it's got to come down across your chest, okay? What's the first thing I remember to tell you when you're laying down? Retract your shoulder blades, okay? Dig your feet or your heels into the floor. So imagine I'm laying down now on a bench. This is my bar. So retract your shoulder blades, that's the first thing. Your chest is up, okay? Engage that core. Bar comes all the way down into your chest, back up, down, back up, okay? Want you to start on 22 kilograms. So bearing in mind, the bar weighs 7. So what's that, 15? 15, isn't it? That's my maths, yeah. So you want weight of 15 in total on both sides. Include the bar weighs 7, there's your 22 kilograms, okay? So you start off 15 kilograms in total, so 7.5 each side, okay? That's what you want. 10 reps you managed. I want to see if you can push out 11 or 12. Now, if you haven't got a spotter, so if Emily's not about, then just do what you can do because I don't want you to get stuck, okay? So if you really, when you get tired, really try and push that bar up as hard as you can, that'd be fantastic. So you're going to start on 22 kilograms, okay? If you do all 3 sets of 22 kilograms, that's perfectly fine, okay? You've got 10 reps. Let's see if you can squeeze to 11 or squeeze to 12 in 3 sets, okay? So you do 22 kilograms, 3 sets. Make sure your form is key, okay? Drive through your chest, across the middle part of your chest, okay? 3 sets of that, and you had a RPE of 8 to 9, which is pretty tough, okay? If you find that your form is going and you can't get 10 reps, obviously reduce it down to 17. So take the small plates off each side and then concentrate on your form and up the reps. So if you find that 22 kilograms is really tough for 3 sets, reduce the weight and increase the reps, okay? But that is down to you because obviously I won't be there to spot you. So it's up to you how many you can do. If you do drop the weight, try and rep out as many as you can. Rep to failure. You don't have to hit 16 or 18 or 20. Just keep going, count the numbers and just try and beat that the next time. So it's not set in stone that you have to do 12, 14, 16, 18 or whatever. So it's up to you to really push yourself, okay? So just keep going until you physically can't get any more reps out. That's a challenge for you there, Alex. I like that. So Smith press, that's that done. You've got your dumbbell pullovers. This is the one where you're on a bench, okay? I haven't got a bench, so I can't really do it. I can do this. Hang on, let's move this out. So imagine this is my bench, okay? I want your shoulders just on top, okay? You're in that plank position. The dumbbell goes over your head. Got to keep your hips up and you squeeze it as hard as you can when it comes over the top. So arms are locked out. Do not bend your elbows or your arms locked out. They go over the top as far as you can. When you get to your chest, remember you're squeezing this dumbbell as hard as you can together. Really make sure that your shoulder blades are stuck into that mat. Again, retract your shoulder blades, chest up. Try and lock your arms out. You can have a slight bend if you need to, but I really want you to focus on squeezing that dumbbell as hard as you can when it comes over your chest. So even if me just doing that now, look, you can almost see the chest line from me squeezing, and that's without any weight at all. So if you're doing that, okay, you're really working the inner part of your chest. So that's your dumbbell pullovers. You did it, I'm out of breath. You did it with a 6 kilogram dumbbell. So bearing in mind the dumbbell itself, the weight of the dumbbell weighs 3 kilograms. So add the weight on accordingly to take that up to 6 kilograms. Or if you don't want to do it with a dumbbell, do it with a plate. Do exactly the same, hold the plate like that. Okay, so if it's a 10K plate, for example, nothing less than a 10K, please. Over the top, you do exactly the same and bring it in. So if you find that the dumbbell is not heavy enough, grab a plate, increase the weight. Okay, you did 12 reps on that. Try and get up to 14, maybe even 16, or again, why don't you just rep to failure? Just keep going. 3 sets of that as well. You got to a 7 on that one. So that one is more about your time and attention, your mind and muscle connection, okay? So make sure you know what you're doing when you get to the top. Don't just swing it, really focus, slow the reps down. It's not speed, it's a slow and controlled every single rep. Okay, now we're into your supersets. You've got your chest flies. So you know what your chest flies are? Remember? So you've got your chest flies. I'll show you them in a minute. Chest flies. And then you've got your exercise ball, dumbbell close grip press. So that was a tough one as well. So your chest flies. Flies, we're going to be laying, are we going to be laying down? I think we were, I can't remember now. For your chest flies, what did we do? I think we did, yes we did lay down. So you're laying down on the bench, thank you very much. No, we're standing up. We're not laying down, we're not doing chest, with chest flies, right. Come on Chris, get a grip. So your chest flies are with the cable. So cables, remember, don't let the weights touch, bringing them down, all the way up, all the way down. So remember, shoulder blades back, that is your starting position. I always do a split stance. So shoulder blades are together, okay, again, chest is up. You've got your cables and you're bringing them down into the center. So behind, try and have just a slight bend in your arm. Form is key on this. If you start doing this, okay, and you're rolling your shoulder blades, doing that, then you're not doing the exercise right and there's too much weight. So get the form right, shoulder blades back, arms slightly bent, bring them down into the center, back up, back down. Again, you're working your chest, so I want to keep your chest up throughout. Do not start rolling your shoulders. If you start doing that, okay, you're going to start hurting your rotator cuff in your shoulder, and we don't want that. Okay, so when you did this, you had 5 kilograms in total with the bar. Don't forget, it's a cable, so load up for 5 kilograms. You did 16 reps of this. So again, whether you want to lower the weight or up the weight and reduce the reps, I'll leave that up to you. So you had 5 kilograms, 16 reps, and you had an RPE of 7. So again, you're nearly there. It's up to you whether you want to up the weight just slightly and reduce the reps. But remember, don't sacrifice your form. Then you go straight in, no rest, straight into the exercise ball dumbbell close grip press. So again, you're on the exercise ball. Okay, so imagine I'm on the exercise ball, close grip press. So with the dumbbell, I think did we use the plate? Yeah, we used the plate. So it's a 7.5 plate. We didn't use dumbbells, we used the plate for this one. And again, you squeeze the plate into your chest, all the way out, squeeze the plate into your chest, obviously laying on the ball, okay? So exercise ball, dumbbell, close grip press. So you've got to be close grip. So remember, like we did with the overhead, this time you're just concentrating on squeezing that plate in between your hands, all the way up, all the way down. Again, squeeze as hard as you can. Okay, exactly the same form as the one where you're doing the overhead, but this time, this is my plate, so I'm squeezing as hard as I can, fully extend out, squeeze, obviously I'm laying down, not standing up. Okay, I think that is it for that session. And then we did, what else did we do? That was it for that session. So, really focus and concentrate on your chest, okay? Chest is really, really important that you engage your chest muscles. If you want to, again, on every single thing you've got on this plan, you don't have to do it for reps, you can do it for time. Again, there's so many variations. You can lower the weight for form, but do more reps. You can do it under time, you can do it for failure. It's completely up to you how you want to push yourself in this session, okay? All I'm looking at is you to be honest and truthful in your RPE scale. So you say, blimey, Chris, that was really tough because I did it for 40 seconds rather than 16 reps. And I really focused on slowing the reps down. I wasn't going fast, okay? I wasn't doing the chest like I was trying to take off as a bird, okay? Slow and controlled. Really feel those muscle fibers break down every single rep. So it's time and attention. Slower you can go, the more controlled, the more you'll get out of the exercise, okay? So have a go at that. Let us know how you get on, and I will check in with you, or you'll check in with me, and then we will go from there. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Ciao for now. Well done.